Jason Aldean, Dirt Road Anthem on B105. It's a Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we have the B105 Buzz brought to you by East Central Energy, member-owned, homegrown, community-focused since 1936. Mm-hmm. I'm going to start today, Lauren, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Bong Bridge. Okay, now here, we're talking about two bridges. Blotnick Bridge, we know that one. It's going to be closed coming up Monday from 6 a.m. to Tuesday next week. That's the Blotnick Bridge, right? But then Wisconsin Department of Transportation is holding an open house next Wednesday, and this is going to be talking about the maintenance work happening on the Bong Bridge, and that's going to happen next summer because it's going to be used a lot more when the Blotnick Bridge is closed down and being replaced. So they're having to, they're going to do concrete repairs, sealing the bridge deck, replacing light poles. Some of those blew down, So that's going to be a big disruption as well. So, I mean, this is just, what a mess. But anyway.
Construction season.
Well, it's like
year-round.
Years of construction. We had the I-35 mega project. I remember that, and that finally got done. And now we've got the whole Twin Ports Interchange project, which is still going on. It's like, eventually we'll just have it never ends.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you're not wrong.
I'm sorry. That's important to know next week.
Speaking of it never ends, I feel like so many major businesses have announced, okay, we're closing stores, especially this year. So have you ever been to a Big Lots?
No, I've heard about them.
Yeah, I really wanted one in Duluth. I don't think that's going to happen.
What do they sell?
So they sell basically everything. They have a lot of furniture, and it's not expensive. It's really affordable. And then they also have dog stuff, groceries. They just really have everything. DVDs back in the day. That's what I used to buy there. But anyways, they're closing a bunch of locations in Minnesota and Wisconsin. And you can see a full list, b105country.com. But it is sad. So many places are having to adapt and...
Yeah, the retail and stuff.
Everyone loves online shopping. I like going into the store. I like online shopping, don't get me wrong. But going into the store is...
Well, the problem I have a lot of times is that I need something now. I don't need something in 2 days from now. I need something to finish something I'm doing right now. And a lot of times you can't find that because these brick and mortar places are closed.
Yeah.
So support your local businesses.
Right.
Rant over. There you go. That's your B105 Buzz this morning on the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. Jelly Roll Need a Favor on B105, Northland's #1 for New Country. It's Ken and Lauren. And today we're going to get to, we got some showers and stuff happening today. But otherwise, we're going to be close to 80 again. So
okay.
Yeah, just settling into August here. Already August 15th, halfway through the month.
And then September,
September's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be...
Shabuzi on B105. That was on Barack Obama's summer playlist.
Yeah, I think that's on everybody's.
He shared that on X. I don't know why, but there's a lot of songs on there.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in Lauren's Country Lowdown. But also, Shabuzi is dating a famous model. Apparently, that's the word on the street.
We can talk about that now or later.
We've already talked about it. I just love it.
Who is it?
Emily Ratajkowski.
He's dating her?
Well, that's what the rumor mill says. They were spotted on a few dates out and about.
How is she still single anyway?
I have no idea.
I mean, not a lack of gentleman callers, I would imagine.
Yeah,
Did I just say gentleman callers like it's the 1920s?
I think she was married and then he cheated on her, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so maybe now she just doesn't want anything serious.
Shabuzi and Emily.
Well, they haven't confirmed.
Ratajkowski.
I can't say the last name, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, the Blurred Lines girl in the music video, right. Wow, way to go, Shabuzi. Anyway, we'll talk more about that. Lauren's Country Lowdown and others coming up. Kenny Chesney out last night on B105. It is the Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren, and we got Lauren's Country Lowdown.
So what would you do if you were at church and you were in Tennessee and Carrie Underwood all of a sudden just was singing the choir? She was leading the choir.
And that wasn't announced or anything? She was just there?
Yep, she was just there. So she's obviously very religious, and she goes to church. I don't know how she doesn't get, mobbed. Maybe it's because it's church and people are respectful. But on Sunday, she was at Rolling Hills Community Church in Franklin, Tennessee, and she led the congregation. And obviously that's super cool for everybody in the audience.
I'm looking this up. Is this a huge church or what?
No, I don't think it's a huge church. She lives outside of Nashville, I think, in Franklin, so.
Huh, interesting. Well, they have, it looks like they've got a pretty, they're very music centric, one of those churches that kind of has a concert every time they worship kind of thing. So that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool that she just hopped on.
Yeah, neat.
Love that.
And then nobody knew about it. Kind of a pop-up thing.
Yeah.
Neat. Cool.
Yeah, that is. It would be hard to focus on the song. Because I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's Carrie Underwood. So anyway, see that clip, B105country.com. Earlier, we were talking about how Shabuzi was on Barack Obama's summer playlist. And we kind of touched on this briefly, but I want to mention it because it shows that maybe Barack Obama really likes deep cuts, because he put Morgan Wallen's Whiskey on his summer playlist as well. And that came out in June, and it was not on a Morgan album. It was on Moneybags' album.
Interesting.
It was a Memphis-based rapper.
That's interesting. That's what he's listening. Do you think it's really his playlist? Or do you think? Yeah, it's got to be. Who else would pick that?
I don't know.
What I mean?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So it's interesting that I Had Some Help wasn't on there. That's the big hit. But yeah, so
I think we should be voting on our candidates by what's on their playlist. So maybe we should get Harris to put out her playlist, and Trump put out his playlist, and then maybe we do a Vance versus Walls playlist and see which matches up. You know
this is
I mean?
a very random playlist too, because he has a Bob Dylan song on there.
Oh wow.
A Supreme song on there. It's
well-rounded music taste, I guess.
Yeah. Yes. So, and then last but not least, Brantley Gilbert. He has a new song, and it is coming out this Friday. Of course, he has a new album coming out on September 13th called Tattoos. This song's called Dirty Money. It has Justin Moore on it, and he says it's about farmers who, let's just say, have a bit of a side hustle. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out on Friday.
Okay, well, keeping us on our toes there. Well, thank you, Lauren. Lauren's Country Lowdown, a little bit of everything there. Look, Brian, I don't want this night to end on B105, Northland's #1 for new country. You got 710 Laugh-Off coming up. I'm on a roll this week.
You are. I really got to step it up.
Got the 1-2 punch going in. I got jokes flying in from all my corners of the world. Stand by.
I would like to know which corners of the world.
Well, that's a secret. Okay. 710 Laugh-Off next here on B105. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. All right, here we go. The 710 Laugh-Off.
Okay, so you've been killing it this week. You won yesterday. You can decide
I'm going to go first.
Okay.
I'm feeling great. Now, all right. Okay, what am I going to do here? Okay, Lauren. What kind of garden does a baker have? A flower garden? Can you get a baking flour?
Yeah, no, I get it.
I don't know.
I get it. Okay. And I had a conversation with a dolphin once. I don't know, it just felt like we really clicked. I would love to talk to a dolphin.
That's
where I'm at in life.
That's something right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a dolphin joke. Oh, here it is. Lauren, did you know that orcas are actually dolphins? They do a killer whale impression, though.
Almost laughed, but I'm not going to do it. Ken, I would never date an apostrophe. I don't know, they're just too possessive.
That was good. Okay. That was good.
Yes.
That was good. Okay, I'll give that one to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, wow.
Appreciate that.
Grammar jokes, they always get me.
I know, they do. And I keep a few, in my back pocket.
Right.
For weeks where I'm just really not thriving.
Well, that's good to know. I'll have to be on the lookout for those. There you go. Congratulations, Lauren. Your win on the 710 Laugh-Off. We'll see what happens tomorrow on that one. All right, 712 B105. Get your brain teaser question up next. B105, it's the Breakfast Club. Ken and Lauren, good morning, 721. And we got your brain teaser question, your chance to win some Papa Murphy's.
Yep. So yesterday's question, quick. This famous tourist attraction has 1,665 steps. The answer was the Eiffel Tower. A little bit harder question today, okay? A new study says this once very common workplace injury is now rare. What is it? And I think this can be attributed a lot to just the fact that everything's on the computer now.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
Well, I don't know.
Technology is advanced, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that was the thing you had to worry about.
Yeah.
And they do really painful.
It hurts. Yeah, it does. It really does.
Well, yeah, with everything now on the screens, it's going to happen much.
Yep.
Okay. 727B105, a new study says this once common workplace injury is now rare. What injury are we talking about? 727B105, call now. Good luck with Bill. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. It's 7:26, and today we are going to get to, we're at right now, 65 and rain kind of all day. But, yeah, your brain teaser question.
Okay, a new study says this once common workplace injury is now rare. What is it?
Okay. I think I'm giving them clues.
Yeah, we gave a lot.
Let's go to the phone. Hi, B105. What do you think?
Is it a paper cut?
Oh, yeah, you got it. I was thinking hernia, but no.
Some people still have those.
I know. Well, yeah, it happens. Yeah. A lot. But no, it's paper cut. Who's this?
I figured that. Phil.
Phil, what kind of line of work are you in?
I work on roads.
Okay, so
traffic services and road maintenance.
Yeah, you really don't want to have any injuries out there, do you?
No, paper cuts are not something that happens to us.
That's good to know. Well, stay safe. We got you some Papa Murphy's, okay, Phil?
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thanks for playing. What's the most common workplace injury around here?
Well, we do know somebody with a hernia. That's a big one.
Yeah, it'd be like a yearly thing.
Hitting yourself in the face with headphones.
Oh, yeah, done that.
Tripping over the headphone cord.
Happens
to me frequently.
Right.
I'd say those two.
Yeah, I mean, pretty safe, easy job here.
Yeah.
I would think, for the most part, right? I almost did get somebody, when we were driving around Grand Country Nights and we were getting people to sign up for the Lee Bryce meet and greets. Mm-hmm. So I was holding out a sheet with a QR code for them to scan, and then one lady came and grabbed it, and she grabbed it out of my hand. She was drinking, and she almost sliced my eye with the paper. I mean, it grazed my eyebrow.
Wow.
I was just
who knew that was so dangerous?
I know.
Well, people really wanted those meet and greets, so.
Right.
I thought you were going to say someone else.
No, well, that might have happened.
I don't know. We do a lot of duck pin and stuff, and it's that can get a little dangerous the way some of you guys.
Or axe throwing when we went out and did that.
Oh, that was scary. But yeah, anyways, there you go.
728 B105. Okay, B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren. You know, we were going to talk about Olympics or preseason football, but Lauren, we've had so many things happen with preseason football and the Minnesota Vikings. Have you been paying attention to all this?
Well, let me tell you, no, but there are, around this time of the year, like yesterday, I'm like, why do I have 11 text messages? I'm in the squad group chat, and a lot of times it's football talk, and I just see myself out, You don't
even read any of it.
I read it. Okay. I don't know, because you guys don't even give explanations. You're like, oh, this is rough, and I'm like, what? And you guys just all know what's happening.
Well, this is your chance to explain what's going on, because this is what we do with one-on-one Lauren. We give her a headline, and she has to blindly explain it. Sports. Here's your headline, Lauren.
Okay.
Long list of injured Vikings had a new addition on Wednesday.
Wait, say that again?
Long list of injured Vikings had a new addition on Wednesday.
Oh, so someone got injured.
Another person got injured.
I did gather that from the group chat. Yeah. I don't know who, what, where, when, why.
So it was Addison. What did he do? He screwed up his ankle or something. They think it's going to be minor. He should be back. But, boy, the Vikings have been through the ringer. So J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, rookie, first round pick. Season-ending injury earlier this week. He tore his meniscus. That's not good. So now Sam Darnold's the quarterback.
I've never even heard that name.
We've also had we've lost cornerback with another injury for at least the time being.
Yeah.
Who else somebody got arrested for a DUI? California, that was bad. We lost a rookie cornerback tragically in a car accident.
Yeah, that was really sad.
It is not shaping up to be where we wanted to be right now.
So before all these things happened, did the Vikings have was it a good team where people were like, okay, we could take this all the way?
Well, it was good. It was our first year without Kirk, and we were like, okay, I think we might have a franchise quarterback here in JJ, and then boom,
right down.
So now, how's that going to shape up?
Right,
or shake out in the long term? Because what if Sam Darnold does really good? Then, what's happening here? Right. Not the way you want to be starting your season.
No, it's not.
But let's hope they can turn it around, and we'll see what happens.
Well, I just know, and we talked to Lee Bryce about this, I will be dealing with it either way.
Yeah, through us.
Exactly.
Secondhand stress. Right.
Exactly.
Love it. Anyway, Skol Vikings, let's see what happens. That's all I get. That's really the war cry we need. Skol. Let's see what happens. I don't know. All right, coming up, Lauren's Country Loadout, I'm going to interject something about Post Malone.
Okay. Yeah, and we have a story about Post Malone, so it's perfect.
Perfect. We'll talk about it next after, Dustin Lynch. B105 Breakfast Club, Ken and Lauren with Lauren's Country Lowdown.
Okay, so you're going to talk about Post Malone's Grand Ole Opry debut. That slipped my mind. I forgot that was last night. Also forgot tomorrow's the day we get his album.
Oh, yeah, it's already the 16th. Oh, my gosh, it's already the 16th tomorrow.
So I love country, Post Malone, and I think everybody else does as well, because his album, F1 Trillion, which is not out yet, it comes out tonight at midnight, has already achieved gold status. It's not even officially out yet, but
wow,
it has sold more than 500,000 units already. Not even out yet, which is crazy. Obviously, he has his big song with Morgan and Blake Shelton, but it's just absolutely insane. So tomorrow, 18 tracks, 15 of them have a featured guest, and then there's a few songs of him by himself. But
I'll probably buy it.
He's killing it.
I mean, why not? I like everything off of it so far.
Yeah, I love country Post Malone. Who knew?
I know, me too. I didn't even really know much about Post Malone, but here's the deal. I wrote this 10 hours ago. I put this on Facebook because I happened to stumble on the live performance.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and that's where I watched it.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to find a clip. I was like, oh, so I watched like the last half of it. But I said, this is a quote from me. It's so dumb.
Thank you for...
I'm just reading what I said because I'm trying to remember. Just watch Post Malone Grand Ole Opry debut. I don't know if I've ever seen an artist bridge the gap between country and pop so effortlessly. Amazing, real, authentic. Welcome, Posty, to country music. Stay as long as you want. That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, I'm going to go back and watch that.
It's good. He did really good. And then I saw him with Warren Treaty out there, and then I think I missed a couple other. But it was, he's just real, and that's what people want, And
I think, too, he's very respectful of the genre. You know, he doesn't come in and say, I'm going to do this. It's like he knows the history. You got
to be humble when you go into country music.
Exactly. So speaking of people coming into country music, do you remember Catherine McPhee?
Yes.
So she's an actress now, more so than a musician.
She was on American Idol, right?
Yeah, she was on American Idol. So apparently she is the next artist going country. She hasn't confirmed it yet, but she just signed a record deal with a label in Nashville. She's going to make her Grand Ole Opry debut October 12th. And she has moved to Nashville to work on the new album. So she didn't say it's a country album, but I mean, let's put the pieces together. She's in Nashville right now, signed a record deal in Nashville. She's going to be at the Grand Ole Opry 99-year celebration. So I just feel like, the stars are aligning there.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Didn't she marry a famous...
David Foster.
Yeah, it was David Foster.
He's like a famous musician. I only know him because he was on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Okay, well.
And he got a divorce. He didn't come across great on that show. It could be editing.
Right. Does anybody really on that show come across?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Some do. Like a select few do. Yeah. So,
well, there you go. That's Lauren's Country Lowdown with a side of Real Housewives.
All roads lead to Real Housewives.
Carrie Underwood before he cheats on B105. It's 8:11 on the Breakfast Club.
Showers and storms today, breezy and a high of 66.
Iron Range Half Marathon almost here. It's the first ever. We have one of the organizers here behind it. Gabe's with us. How's things been going with getting the race going, Gabe?
It's been going really well, and appreciate you talking to me. The event's been planned since January, and a lot of moving parts. It's the first time we've done this, so. We're really excited. We've got a lot of people registered, and we are still taking registration. So just trying to get the word out.
Yeah, and what's really cool about the Iron Range Half Marathon is I don't know if there's a more picturesque marathon to run. I mean, Grandma's, you're running around Lake Superior, but Iron Range Half Marathon, you're running right through 3 communities and then the Minnesota's tallest bridge.
Yeah, it really is nice. I mean, Grandma's is beautiful, as you said.
Mm-hmm.
This one it's on a beautiful Mesabi Trail, biking trail that's, been around for quite a while. And, it's through the pine forest between Eveleth and Gilbert and into Virginia, across the bridge, over a mine pit, and then through the park system in Virginia. It's a really nice run. And once you get to about mile 7, it's almost all downhill. So you get to that midpoint in the run where you're starting to get a little tired, and then you kind of just coast to the finish. So it'll be a lot of fun for everybody. We're really looking forward to it.
That's a good thing to keep in mind for runners because, what a nice to have a nice, easy second half,
Exactly.
Yeah, and then, so I see that, people are getting picked up in Iron Trail Motors Event Center in Virginia. That's going to be kind of the hub, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's a beautiful brand new hockey arena that we built here in Virginia just a few years ago. And you show up in the morning, you park in the west parking lot, and there'll be buses there starting at 5:45 and busing you to the start line in Eveleth. So the finish line is right where you'll be parked. So you can leave your packet and your bag and stuff in your vehicle if you want, or you can bring it on the bus and we'll bring it back for you, and we'll be waiting for you at the end.
Awesome. Sounds like you guys thought about everything, and then people can still register. I know it's just a couple days away, but where do they go to register? What's the best way to do that?
Yeah, if you just go to ironrangehalfmarathon.com, there's a link for the registration. We'll keep that open for another day and a half here. So,
okay.
If you want to get in, and if you can't, for whatever reason, you can certainly just shoot us an email, and we'll try to get your registration on.
Yeah, or if you want to cheer on the runners, too. I mean, what a perfect course to be doing that at. Lots of opportunities there, too.
There really is. I mean, the route between Eveleth and Gilbert and then into Virginia, it's mostly in the woods on the biking trail. So the cheering spots are better maybe on the bridge, and the bridge is really cool.
Yeah.
Or kind of, along the route in Virginia through the parks. Yeah, Alcott Park is available, and there's a bunch of lakes in town that the trail goes through. So. Yeah,
well, this is awesome, and it's the first ever. I think it's going to be fantastic. Good luck with it, Gabe, and good luck to all the runners out there, and we'll hopefully talking to you next year about it.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate your time, and hope to see people out there this weekend.
All right, Iron Range Half Marathon, ironrangehalfmarathon.com. Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you.
Luke Combs with Wild Things Are on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren and Ben.
Good morning, friends.
For Mainstream Fashions for Men.
I asked Ben if he had a fancy poncho. So we're talking about that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't even own a rain jacket, but oddly enough, I do have ponchos in my Jeep, like emergency ponchos, because I'm a weirdo like that.
That's a Jeep thing.
It's a Jeep thing.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't even own a rain jacket. But the kiddo was so excited about the rain this morning because then he got to put on his rain jacket, which has got a hood. Which is very, very cute. And then, of course, he had to jump in every puddle on the way to said Jeep this morning.
You have to.
Oh, yeah. You got to. I mean, you're 4. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But,
and God bless him.
When you walked in here, the first thing you said to me was like, hey, did you see that Post Malone last night?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
and I'm like, we were just talking about it earlier, but what's your take?
I figured you would because it was just so awesome. And, like, I think what I had said, like, Post Malone is as we've kind of talked about, like putting a lot of these country artists to shame in today's day and age.
I agree. It makes him look kind of bad because he just walks in here and he's so good.
He respects,
and that's what it is. Like he's so excited, and he clearly has like a reverence. What's the word? Reverence. There you go. A reverence for country music, and it is just so authentic. I was absolutely blown away. But I remember, I don't know how many years ago, we'll just say 3, 4, 5 years ago, when he did some covers of some Sturgill songs that are like some of my favorite Sturgill songs. And I was like, oh my goodness, this guy is country to the soul. And last night for the Grand Ole Opry, it was just absolutely amazing. And so out there in Radioland, if you haven't watched this stuff, like Post Malone, love or hate hip hop music, the dude is on fire for country. And so I could not have been more impressed. And then like his little interactions up there with Lainey Wilson was just so cute. Like
I missed that part. I have to check the highlights.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. Who thought face tattoos are going to be so big in country music?
Totally.
We got Jelly Roll, got Post Malone. Soon, me and Ben are going to go get matching face tattoos.
That's what I'm talking about.
You should. Can I get in on that?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
You really want to do that to yourself?
We're going to get always tired on
it. You go first, and I'll see how I like it.
Perfect. Yeah, we're beyond saving anyways. So
right. Okay. No, I don't agree with that.
I do have a unicorn playing a saxophone tattoo on my shoulder. This is real.
Is it really?
Well, it's temporary.
All right, perfect. I was like, what? I'm so confused.
No, are you going to get that
I didn't get to try out any of these tattoos. I don't have
any tattoos because I've never really known what to tattoo on me. Never been that passionate about anything.
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
There you go.
Then let go the next day. That's what happens.
Write that down.
Okay, anyways, Ben, what is going on in Mainstream?
You know what? Just fun stuff is happening. I feel like I can kind of say the word now that like fall merchandise is arriving because it's
halfway through
16 and rainy right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been really fun to see some of the new merchandise that we picked out, 6-8 months ago when we're at these trade shows start showing up, and we're like, we do remember how cool this stuff was when we picked it out 6-8 months ago. And next week I'm actually picking out spring, which is crazy. But yeah, it's a really exciting time that the store is getting refilled up with new merchandise, and then obviously the weddings are going extremely well. So yeah, if you have got a wedding coming up over the next couple of weeks, you're just attending and you're looking for something new, come on down and see us.
I wish I did.
There will be an occasion. You know what? I could actually just throw you some big parties that I know are happening, and you could just show up.
That's great.
I mean, there's so many weddings that we have. They've got like 300-400 guests, so they'll be delighted to have just one more.
That's great.
Yep. Hey, that's an insider thing. You could you saw a guide to wedding crashing.
I was just saying, I wish I had a wedding of my own to look forward to.
It's coming.
Well, you're getting married.
Yeah, no,
there's
just no date.
First step.
There's no date.
You've been busy. Step one. I'll plan it for you.
Okay, that's great. That's great.
I'll do it on a budget.
That's a good idea. I did that too. Like my wife said, you're free to plan it. Here's how much money you've got to work with, and I just planned it in like 2 days.
All right, I'm going to remember that. But anyways, back to mainstream, Ben. Back to mainstream.
Yeah. So where do people find you?
Yeah, we're at 206 West Superior Street. We're there 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday, and always happy to help. Rain or shine, we're there to help.
All right, let me know what you think about Post's new album out tomorrow.
Guaranteed, my friend. Can't wait.
Okay, thanks, Ben, from Mainstream Fashions for Men, 827 on The Breakfast Club. Jay Cohen, Barefoot Blue Jean Night on B105. It's Breakfast Club with Ken and Lauren. So this is an actual story that happened in Virginia, Minnesota. This is the headline. I'm reading from WDIO. Virginia police stabbing over puppy dispute.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, this happened at 1:16 in the morning. I guess that'd be early yesterday morning. They found a 50-year-old woman, or a 51-year-old man who was stabbed multiple times, and a 44-year-old woman who had a cut on her forehead. Suspect was a 32-year-old man, allegedly came to the residence to take a puppy which belonged to one of the victims. Argument ensued. Suspect brandished a knife. Victims had non-life-threatening injuries, received medical treatment. Dog's okay as well. It was St. Louis County Deputy Thorne and Canine Thor tracked him down to a residence, and they arrested the suspect without incident.
Oh, my gosh.
About a puppy.
I love puppies.
That's crazy.
That's too much. That's sad.
Fortunately, everybody's okay, including the dog. But you just can't. That's not cool.
Are
man.
we all losing it?
I think so. Speaking of which, Lauren, are you going to get that dog that you met at Grand Country Nights?
Yeah. So,
because Lauren was literally holding on to we were going around.
They handed it to me.
We were going around the campsite. We were handing out free samples and getting people to sign up for meet and greets. And then they what kind of dog was it?
It was like 2 baby golden doodles or something.
Oh, yeah,
and I spotted it. I said, I need that dog. They brought me the dog, and then I got the owner's info, and I will be getting one. It's like you can't be sad with that dog. Like, I was holding it. I was beaming. I need it. Thank you for reminding me. I got to reach out. I got to organize.
They're from Canada, too, right? You have to,
Oh, yeah.
They're from Canada?
I do have to, cross country lines, but my passport's expired. But I'm going to figure it out. Okay. They'll meet you just, they'll cross into Minnesota. So thank you for reminding me. I got to get on this because I need it.
Wow, she just lit up. I can't even describe what just happened here. Wow. Okay. Anyway, we're going to talk about a dog again. It's Lauren's best friend, Lee Bryce. Hard to love.
Kind of your best friend too. I think we bonded with him equally.
He was more enthralled with you, I think.
Okay, that's not true. He made fun of me. Sorry, keep clearing my throat because I was clearing my throat then because I've been sick. Now I just have a little lingering cough, and he made fun of me right to start the interview. But you know what?
Just joshing around.
But I liked it because he was just having fun, you know, and it's it set a good tone for the interview.
Exactly. You can see that interview right now on B105 app if you missed it. Right.
So our angel today, you might have spotted this dog during the U.S. women's gymnastics, any of their events. Beacon, the golden retriever. Did you see him?
No, because I didn't really watch a lot of that.
Yeah, so a lot of people noticed Beacon, and he's been spotted on Suni Lee's Instagram and Simone Biles' Instagram. So basically, it's the team's support dog. And the topic of mental health in gymnastics, that's been, a huge topic, especially in 2020 when Simone Biles withdrew from the Tokyo Games to focus on, her mental health and everything. So Beacon has actually been with the team since they were in Minneapolis undergoing Olympic trials. And he just sits on the sidelines with them as they get ready to go out there. That's obviously nerve-wracking. And then Beacon also goes to the rival teams as well. Spread the love. And the team credits him for keeping them calm and, being good for their mental health.
They have like a puppy pad for this dog, or
no? He's very well trained. He's a certified support dog, and he has a little bow tie that has the American flag on it, and he just is
a cute dog.
So cute, obsessed. We don't deserve dogs.
It's a cute dog.
So cute, photogenic.
Golden retrievers. You know, we had a golden retriever years ago, and Bridget was her name, and she was very calming. You know, that's cool. Well, neat. And I'm looking at pictures right now on TikTok about our videos. Yeah,
I know.
Dog. Therapy dog, right? I think. Well, I'm not going to go anywhere. Our dog got her bark box yesterday.
Wow.
So now we have
bougie.
Flying objects. B105, Northland's #1 for New Country, and we will see you later. Joe Danger's coming in next. Commercial-free country continues, brought to you by Nicolay Law, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great
Thursday.
Have a great Thursday. Lauren, get locked in.